Hello, welcome to today's edition of Frightfully Forgotten, and we're going to rank the Halloween movies as far as Michael Myers' mask is concerned. As far as how effective it is to be scary.
Scary, creepy, effectiveness.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The effectiveness of Michael Myers' mask. Worst to best. Worst for us is, and I think we're talking just now, and we think that it's the same mask.
Yeah.
From H2O and Resurrection.
Yeah, and if they're not the same, they're extremely similar. This one, it looks like a comic book character for me.
Yeah.
You see him too much, and you see the mask way too much.
Yeah.
And in these movies, too, you see his eyes too much.
I like the fact you can see his eyes.
Right.
But the fact you see them a lot, due to lighting.
And you see a lot of around, which is and it just, I don't know, for some reason it takes away from the effectiveness of the mask, right? It's not scary.
One thing I do like about H2O in particular, disregarding the mask for just a sec, is Michael Myers' stature.
All right.
Is closer to number one, I think, than any other sequel besides two.
Yeah, because
he's not so bulky. He's more like just a dude,
like a thin kind of guy.
And that's what I like about H2O. Is it physically he looks more like the original Michael Myers.
Yeah.
But the mask just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, exactly. Next on the list, next worst, we're gonna do number 5, and the reason for that is because it doesn't really have William Shatner likeness to it.
Or the likeness to number 4, and it's supposed to be the exact same mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 4.
And it just, it looks very 90s to me.
It looks kind of goofy.
Yeah, and it looks like somebody else's face.
And it was.
Yeah, because they took the molding, from someone's face.
Yeah, as opposed to the just taking number 4 mask. And it's the only mask, I think, where they put fabric over the eyes to black them out.
That mesh stuff.
And it's visible in shots where there's this fabric in front of the eyes. In some shots, I even think in the back of it here, it even shows where the neck goes down way too far, and it looks like a velociraptor almost. When it's open, I don't know.
It just takes away from the effectiveness, right? Yeah. It's doesn't seem scary or something silly about it,
Yeah.
And one thing we got to mention too, the cover of the VHS movie it fools you.
It is the William Shatner mask.
Exactly. But yet if you look at the side or the back, it's the mask in the movie.
Yeah.
So, marketing gimmick, I guess.
Yeah, and that looks stupid.
It does look dumb.
Next on the list is Halloween 6, and it's an okay version of the mask. It's not supposed to be the first one. Technically it should be the fourth one.
Yeah. Because you don't see in this movie, you don't see how he gets it. He just has it.
Yeah, it's an okay mask. It does its job. Actually, in the cover, in the VHS cover, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, and it's not trying to trick you with the William Shatner version.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, it looks pretty...
Yeah.
There's a likeness of William Shatner in there.
Yeah, and it's decent. This is where we get Michael with the leather gloves.
Yeah.
So, I've been wearing the same coveralls since the end of the 5th one, which is 89.
All right.
So,
6 years. No.
But the mask itself is pretty good. It's decent. And they don't show it too much.
No, and that's what helps, right?
Yeah.
Again, it's you can have a shitty mask, but if you do, don't show it that much.
Yeah.
Keep it under wraps. Keep the shadows, right? Next one on our list, we're a little bit torn on this one because we really like the 4th mask.
Yeah.
But we also like the 2nd one too.
It's almost a tie.
They fight, and there's reasons for that. We were talking about this just now. For myself, anyways, I like the 2nd one, but it looks silly, right? There's certain scenes where it looks silly. There's the scene where he puts that needle in Dr. Mixture's office in that woman's head, right? And it's the mask is all kind of twisted and
Yeah.
looks all mashed up and everything. And it looks silly, it's kind of not that scary, but there's reasons for that, right? I mean, look at all the shit he went
Some
through.
battle damage and stuff.
Exactly. He fell
Yeah.
off a fucking balcony. He's been
Yeah.
shot. He's been, stabbed with knitting needles, etc. So you can understand that. The fourth one, it's different.
And it's a different mask.
And it's a different mask,
it's supposed to be. It's a new mask.
Yeah. Except it's more effective, sort of horror-wise, right?
Yeah,
Scary.
'cause it's more emotionless.
Yeah, it's devoid of features.
Yeah, that's my thing too. I like number 4 because it's just so blank, where it's a creepy blank, just no emotion, nothing.
Yeah.
Number 2 I like because it is very, very close to number 1.
Yeah.
But the hair is all like too short and too matted,
I know.
and even Michael himself, like, I like number 1 because he's got the John Travolta. He's got the popped collar. He kind of looks cool. But in number 2, he's all closed and tight and stiff.
I know.
The image, for me, number 2 trumps number 4 in the end. When he gets shot in the eyes and the blood comes down.
Right.
And that image, that mask with the blood, trumps number 4.
It looks cool, yeah.
But without that, I think number 4 wins. But with the blood, number 2 wins.
Right.
So it's a tough
I get it.
one.
It is a tough one,
Yeah.
because they're both extremely effective, and there's reasons, right?
But number 2, you're right. Number 2 is a little goofy looking.
Yeah, it does. There's certain scenes, but you have to forgive it, right? Because there's reasons for it.
Yeah.
So, that's where we stand with that one.
And of course, the best one is the first one.
Exactly. How can you argue with perfection, right?
Yeah. The William Shatner mask, the Devil's Rain mask, and who knows if where that mask came from, whether it was a William Shatner mask or a Devil's Rain mask or what. But again, lightning in a bottle.
Exactly. It's just chance, right?
Yeah.
Fate.
Yeah. Sometimes just picking a random thing is the best thing.
Yep. I remember seeing that mask actually at the It store and San Francisco store.
Really? I never remember seeing those masks.
Yeah. And as a kid.
Yeah.
And just you don't know anything about these movies or nothing as a kid. So you just don't know. You just see it and you just keep walking. But now that I think about it, it's like, fuck, should have bought one.
Yeah.
But
well, I remember as a kid, now that we're done the list, as a kid, when we were kids, I remember every Halloween, me and you would go out to the mall, Polo Park,
the It store.
Here in Winnipeg. We go to all the stores and look for a Michael Myers mask, and you could not find one to save your life.
I remember there was one that was close in the It store, though. Remember that? To number 4.
But it wasn't a Michael Myers mask.
No, it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
I remember never seeing an actual, legit, official Michael Myers mask.
I'm pretty sure it was. To number 4, I seem to remember.
I remember finding one once in a Shoppers Drug Mart.
Yeah. Just like Michael finds his.
and it was, I think, close to number 5, as far as the way it looks.
Okay.
And it was just, again, it looked ridiculous. It was like an awful mask. It was way too big. But now you can find them anywhere and everywhere. But as a kid,
Yeah, it was hard.
I wanted a Michael Myers mask so bad, and you couldn't fucking find one.
Yeah, and it's funny too because
now, what a money-making scheme!
Yeah, I know.
Want to make some money?
Masks.
Put up the fucking mask. You can find those shitty Freddy masks all the time, right?
Yeah. If we were to ever have found one as a kid, you'd put it on and it'd be too big, or it'd be all folded up. It would have never looked right, anyways. But I mean,
but we wanted one because we'd play Halloween.
in my parents' basement.
We'd turn off the lights and we'd have rules set.
One was Loomis and the other was Myers.
Yeah, and you play Halloween.
Yeah.
And when our buddy Simon came down and tried to break those rules, I think I kicked him through a door or something for being
through the laundry room door.
Yes, because
don't break the fucking
rules. Michael Myers doesn't go ooga booga booga.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Silent. So that's how we rate the masks. It's pretty close to how we rate the movies, actually.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense.
It's pretty indicative of you know, from the first movie is excellent, and then the movies themselves gradually get worse, and that's exactly how the masks go too, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's almost like they just kind of stopped trying after.
Yeah, you look at The Mask in number 5, for example, it's like, did you even try?
Yeah, has anybody even seen the other movies? Like, maybe it's the rights, maybe it's, you know, it could be a lot of factors.
That's such a big part of the movies, is the mask.
Exactly.
Get it right.
Yeah.
So, that's it. That's our masks ranked. See you next time.